Alrighty then, welcome back to Frostpunk. The last time I played this, I had a absolutely massive influx of people. I mean, like, I've got 69 homeless people. I can't remember how many people came in, but it was a massive amount, and I've actually had to turn people away as far as I can remember. The game is paused at the minute because I need to look through, because I've got such high discontent. I've got so many people needing to have amputations done and everything, and a lot of my buildings aren't functioning just simply because it's too cold, which is a massive problem. So I don't really know what I can do, to be completely honest. That needs to go up to max regardless. That would then need to go up to max regardless. Right, so that then needs to go up to max. This then needs to go up to max. But the only issue is no one's getting treatment because the infirmary isn't operating fully. So that's the problem that I've got at the minute. So basically the research that I can do is either well, I need to wait to get more wood, to be completely honest, first of all. That's the problem that I've got. And after that, it's... can try and get as much as possible, then get the healthcare insulation. And then the cookhouse insulation. Oh, I might need to kick it into overdrive, to be completely honest. But we'll have a look anyway. We'll try and see how things go. So, in fact, tell you what, yeah, we'll have to kick it into overdrive. My hope is falling massively. I've got people really hungry, and there's more people coming. Of course, there is. See, that's the problem that I've got. I've got way too many sick people as it is. I can't, I need to send them on their way. What looms ahead, sir? We can now clearly see what the refugees were running from. The Great Frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or two to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacon. Okay. That is... if that's what they need to do, then that is what they need to do. And then I need to research that for the cookhouse. Sir, the people you ordered to stay for the emergency shift returned to work without a word of complaint. We know that with the storm coming we need to put in extra hours. Everyone has to work together if we are going to survive the day of the cold. Yes, that is 100% true. But with the number of people that are fucking dying, it's not helpful.
We must work harder.
A functional automation. We stopped at the edge of a deep wide ravine, marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automation sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Site discovered, weather station, large convoy. What is the automation? Turn off the automation, dismantle it to get it. We reprogrammed the automation to send it on its way. As it dissipated in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisp of snow started to settle on the bridge. Deep hollow. What's that? Snow burrows. to then go to the weather station. That might help us. The search for other cities, finding the bridge to Winterhorn proved that we were right back on track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automation under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Yes, we will find out in Winterhorn. I just need people to keep on working on their jobs. Because to keep on working on the jobs, then that is absolutely fine. My discontent is full. This is not good. Final warning, people furious. Sir, people are extremely discontent with your rule. A revolt could break out against you any minute. What should we do? Send guards to calm them down, or we must hold on for a couple more days. We'll send guards to calm them down. Your energy after this, it's in sail people, odds getting them to shift out, working very slowly. After so many hours of toil, they become apathetic. They don't see how we can survive the storm, no matter how well we prepare. Let them be. I'm not going to tell them to do anything. Explore. We found scientists' notes they predict that the Great Cold is getting much worse. What's more troubling is the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhall from the roof of the weather station. Sites discover Winterhall and coal mine. I'll send them back here. Hope falls slightly. That means that my hope is gonna fucking drop completely. What's this? Resource shortage. I know. Prosthetics. Thing is though, I don't have a factory, so I can't. That's the problem. Overcrowding. Can't even do that. Fight arena, it will reduce discontent, that's good. 20 wood and 10 steel. If I stick that in the warm area as well, I would then hope that that would then mean that people would feel a little bit better about everything. Right, the automation's back. Let's see what this does. I don't understand how everything's getting down into the crevice though. Right, so what does the automation do? What about us using automation? Our first automation operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automations can replace entire manual labour crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel the generator. We can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. I see. So I can use it to completely overwrite something. So I could, if I wanted, have it running that all the time. Skates have returned as well, yes. Right, okay, so what I could do with doing is having another infirmary. Because I've got a lot of people dying again.
Time to waste. We've got work to do.
In case you haven't noticed, I am actually a little bit concerned about
Work day is up. Return your tools.
I'm concerned about a lot of things, to be honest, but I don't know. Right, foreman. No, propaganda centre. It raises hopes. You'll have to build a propaganda centre, but the discontent will rise. New ability, patrol guard station. Patrols will ensure the neighbours. And the generator's shutting down, so that's dropped my hope even more. Food theft causes riot. Force guards to supervise the cooks. Your time has come. I'm being banished.
Must work harder.
This game is so hard. This game really is hard. You are banished. A band of grim men escort you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass, their faces blank as though they were watching snow fall. You are summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. You are banished from the city instead. So basically, because I was trying my hardest, they didn't kill me, but they decided to banish me instead. But I did do my best. This game is really, really, really fucking hard for me. I'm sure for other people it's fucking easy, but for me it's really, really, really hard. So that will do it for that episode. I will start another game. I will retry that same campaign again, but I'll play through it and then you won't see all the beginning stuff that I've already done basically. I'll hopefully be able to get up to a more steady point, not talking and just concentrating, and then be able to basically push through a lot of the boring stuff that you've possibly already seen. So thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time, hopefully when I don't get banished again. So yeah, ta-ta.